So here we go now, 9:30 in New York. Markets officially opening for the day, and we are off 4 digits. Woo! On the Dow 30. Painful week last week at the end of the week on Wall Street stock futures today, and crypto prices sharply dropping overnight. Asia had a big sell-off. Japan with its worst day since 1987. We had a weak jobs report on Friday, and Kelly O'Grady is in New York to run it down for us. Kelly, what are you seeing and why? Good morning.
All red, Bill, right now. I mean, look, this is all about uncertainty. That jobs report, it spurred fears the Fed has waited too long to cut rates and that we could be entering that recession territory. So just to get you a read on where we are on the major indices right now. So the Dow is down 1,120 points, the NASDAQ down 1,050, and then the S&P 500 down over 200. Those are dropping even from just when we opened. Now, zooming out, you mentioned it, the global markets are reeling as well. The Japanese Nikkei closed down over 12%. Worst day since 1987. Cryptocurrencies, they are also shedding over $250 billion in the last 24 hours. Couple things we're watching that could point to a recession here. So Goldman Sachs, they just upgraded the risk of a recession from 15% to 25%. I will note they still see that risk as limited, but you can see that concern is escalating. The second key indicator is the unemployment rate. Okay, so that ticked up to 4.3% last month. This triggers what's known as the SOM rule. So that says a recession is likely already underway when the 3-month moving average for unemployment rises 0.5 percentage point versus the low it saw over the past year. So all you need to know there is 4.3%. It checks that box. And the SOM rule has been accurate in defining every recession since the early 70s. A lot of investors, though, I'm talking to are pushing back on this. They're saying, look, this sell-off, it's more of a correction. You still have sky-high valuations for big tech, driven by all of this AI hype. You had some disappointing earnings. That's causing investors to think twice, take some profit. So, Bill, yes, there is real concern over the economic data, but it is still too early to determine if the sell-off we're seeing today is permanent.
Okay, all right. It hurts for the moment. That's for sure. Kelly, nice to see you here in New York. Thank you. Jillian?